Hey YouTube, how's it going? It's me, Austin. So last week I was going to make a bunch of funny videos. I had some songs I was working on and a bunch of skit ideas, and instead I just wound up making a bunch of videos about guns. Because, yeah. So anyway, here's all the videos I made. I really don't want to make any more of these for a while. Here we go.
Just mental health, actually.
Okay, then what are we doing to address mental health?
Lone wolf. Gotta get rid of those lone wolf.
Okay, then let's find a way to identify people who might fit that profile and make it harder for them to obtain firearms.
Second Amendment.
Are you just saying words? Look, the problem is that a mentally unwell 18-year-old was able to easily obtain an assault rifle, and then days later
Hold on, wait, what did you just say?
Which part?
Wait, do you think that AR stands for assault rifle?
I don't know. I just know that that's the gun that keeps being used
Oh my
in
God.
these things.
Oh my god.
What?
Oh my god, yes! Yes!
What is happening?
I win! I win! AR doesn't mean assault rifle. AR means Armalite, as in the manufacturer that makes the guns, you idiot!
Okay, so what?
You're wrong! You're wrong, which means that I'm right, which means that I win!
What?
Yes! Oh my god, you have no idea what a relief that is. I was just grasping at straws. I was just saying whatever. I was just like, I don't know, what if we only had one door at schools? I don't know. I will say anything to avoid potentially admitting that a liberal might be right about something. I mean, I'm gonna be honest with you, I did feel like you were probably right. And I was really nervous that, like, I might be a bad person or something, but you're wrong about AR, which means I don't have to listen to anything else you say, no matter how much sense it might make, and I win now.
Oh, geez, that feels good.
Who cares what AR means?
This is like if you said nuclear weapons are a massive existential threat to the survival of the human species, and I said, well, it's actually pronounced nuclear, not nuclear, so they're actually totally safe and fine, and you're wrong about everything.
Like, I don't know what anything you just said means, but I do know that it is pronounced nuclear.
Man, there is just a never-ending cavalcade of bad arguments from these people. This is one of their favorite ones. Let's get into the weeds on discussing the specific definition of the Second Amendment. How about let's not do that? How about who cares? Because first of all, it's just an amendment, as in a thing that was tacked on to a document that was always intended to be regularly updated and changed according to the needs of the current time. It was written about muskets. It was written about muskets. It wasn't written about hypothetical future weapons. It wasn't written about laser guns or plasma rifles, and it sure as hell wasn't written about AR-15s. So who cares what the specific definition of it is? If it's the only thing keeping you from caring that kids are dying, let's get rid of it. This tweet from Lauren Boebert is absolutely insane. You cannot legislate away evil. It's hard to understate how depressingly nihilistic that perspective is, especially when it comes from a legislator. And it's not a new line, and it's not just Lauren Boebert. This is one of the official lines for the Republican Party every single time one of these mass shooting events occurs. Professional career legislators, people who design legislation as their job, telling us in no uncertain terms that they have little to no faith in the power of legislation. This is half the American political apparatus routinely telling us that they do not believe that legislation is an effective tool when it comes to protecting American citizens. I mean, that is just so unbelievably bleak. And of course, the reality is that most of these legislators don't actually believe this way. If they really thought that legislation had no power, they wouldn't be working so hard to outlaw abortion and to make it illegal for teachers to talk about gay people and racism in the classroom, now would they? But even still, it's just such a crazy thing to say. Because if the Lauren Boeberts and the Ted Cruzes and the Josh Hawleys and the Marjorie Taylor Greens of the world really have that little faith in legislative power, then they should do all of us a huge favor and quit their jobs. Seriously. Quit your job. You're terrible at it, and you tell us all the time that you don't believe it has any value beyond giving you social status and money. So quit. If you don't believe that legislation does anything, then quit your job and get out of the way. I can't tell you how refreshing and encouraging the honesty in this comment is. It makes me feel like maybe little by little I might actually be accomplishing something with these videos I'm making, that maybe by going through and unspooling each of their bad faith arguments and taking them away one at a time, it will leave them eventually with nowhere to go and with nothing to say but the truth. And the truth is this: I don't care. I don't care how many shootings there are. I don't care how many people have to die. I don't care how many children have to die. I don't care how many times we have to keep reliving the same traumatic events over and over again. All I care about is that I am allowed to own as many guns as I want. That's all I care about. We need stricter gun laws. Laws don't stop bad people from doing bad things. They never have. Laws don't work. Laws don't... What? You're a lawmaker. Why is this your job?
I've never understood this idea that we can just write some magical law that will make stuff like this happen less frequently.
It's just that every other country where this has happened tried that, and it worked immediately.
No! We are not getting rid of guns! I like them!
So what are we gonna do?
Only way to stop a good guy with a gun is a bad guy with a gun.
You mean the opposite of that, right?
What did I say? Look, the point is, bad guys are gonna find a way to do bad stuff. More guns is better.
We have more guns per capita than people in this country. We already are the most heavily armed country in the world.
Right, but that's not enough, though, is what I'm saying.
Why aren't guns allowed at Trump's speech at the upcoming NRA conference?
Seriously? Because it's Donnie Trump. That's like one step below if Jesus himself were speaking at the conference. We don't take safety risks with Donnie T.
So you're admitting that guns aren't safe?
No.
Also, if a good guy with a gun is the only way to stop a bad guy with a gun, wouldn't a room full of thousands of good guys with guns be a really safe and good thing? Also, if a bad guy with a gun is just gonna figure out a way to do what he wants to do no matter what rules and regulations are put in place, wouldn't prohibiting guns at this speech be a totally ineffective measure because a bad guy would just figure out a way to sneak one in?
No, we're gonna make it, like, really hard to do that, is the thing.
Yeah, see, that's kind of exactly how stricter gun laws would work.
We're not doing gun laws! Ever! Second Amendment!
Which literally says the words well-regulated, as in the opposite of completely unregulated, which would mean that we would have to have some very comprehensive laws surrounding the purchase and use of...
No! I get to say what Second Amendment says, not you! And I say that it says that more guns in schools is better.
Alright, explain to me how that would work.
Okay, check it out. Guy goes into a school to do some bad stuff, right? But what he doesn't know is that at this particular school, everybody's got a gun. I'm talking teachers, I'm talking janitors, I'm talking cafeteria workers, I'm talking students. And as soon as he walks in, it's just a free-for-all.
Just a storm of bullets?
Oh, yeah, you know those, like, laser grids in movies? It's like that, but just with bullets. And the guy looks at it and he's just like, I don't want none of that. And he's out of there. Problem solved. Everyone is happy because of more guns.
Cool. Look, I don't think that this is funny. I'm just really frustrated with these people, and I don't know how else to respond to this cartoonishly amoral position that is so full of obvious contradictions, so this is the video I made.